welcome back to the next Assassin's Creed, eh? Assassin's Creed 3.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found. All of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group. The same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days.
Come on, get lost.
Larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him, however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here. Let's go.
for God's sake. Oh, hang on, you're going to have to bear with me, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. It was a bit weird. My remote wasn't working. Dummy down. Okay, that works. Yeah. Yeah, I've got it on tablet the remote and okay. Now we're good. Let's go. Okay. That took far too long. We can't run. Here we go. Let's get it on. Hang on, when did we get the apple? We didn't get the apple.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
think we're here.
Oh, you can't climb up there, lad. Nope. Just checking.
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
What the hell?
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
I'm sure he means the horse now. We can only assume. We don't know. Don't know what's going on there. Start the mission.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
The email received.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What's the email? Oh, look at this. Notification center.
You are requested to kindly find your seat. Yes.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Protect and encourage cheats, since we live by them.
So, that more that sick word of trial comes on in the afternoon.
Yeah. I just got a lovely message from Shard and she went, Lorraine, would you my Secret Santa?
As the wench is very active and industrious, we may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gates, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come.
Woke up, told myself to push and never stop. I've been stressed out, watching both these hands around the clock. With my eyes wide, trying to get the panorama shot. Whole world getting blurry to me, answers getting lost. So I watch my back and keep it moving to the front.
Well, I can get more by her.
Sorry about that.
Betty hath brought more goods into our locked year than any five of the game. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the
Okay. 1,000 pardons. My apologies.
Live at 12 months longer. I love to let women stay. A good sportsman always thinks the end after his life was the...
Oh, what's the crack though?
Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman, because to her I was obliged to my education. And to say a cold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, my observation is right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions listen.
So, that call, that sick word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring on.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
We won't go anywhere.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not bend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book. Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Slime know I'll save her for time occasion.
Oh, there we go. God, that really struggled to get a... How have they seen that up there point?
And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women stay. A good sportsman always thinks the end after his life was the breed the game depends on. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women.
Pick a lock.
Stage fright.
A little Dutch courage up the blooming cheek.
gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But I'll away. For 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to things in affliction.
But 'tis now high time to look about me for a decent.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Come, please! Over there! That man there! Seems they have killed in the upper balcony! But I've done no wrong. I swear. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon. No pushing, please.
Patience, please! Peace, friends, there is no danger! Try to remember.
Though I shouldn't complain, as God sees fit to punish me. The divine plan is set out for each
It
of us.
happened right in that balcony. What are those men doing in there? Peace, friends, there is no danger! Move! Move! Imbecile! Where are you going? I'll search along here. You search down there. Very well. If you find anyone, give a shout.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Okay.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is.
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn.
Boston.
Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
More than a feeling, eh?
Fresh air might do me good.
A moment to talk?
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
Kenway.
Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, eh? So perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal. More lurid. Who knows? But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
What's this right here?
Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness. I'll be observing the crew during the journey. We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
Okay, we're going to look for that. Oh, I'm not good at this. All right. Oh, did I? You can take that. You gotta take one. Oh, okay. Oh, it got me. Got me again, man. Quite baby big time here. Yeah. It was a waste of time, wasn't it?
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't stick right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Give him a douse on the yacht!
Come on, brother, dodge! Dodge! Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, Vance. Call this off. If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
I just want to go into settings, bear with me. General. That's what I'm looking for. Was there something about... No, no, I'm looking for. What? What's that? Ah, you can't get hurt. Oh well. Wow. That'll make life a lot easier, eh? We'll leave that. Okay.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's got our rations again. Claims
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up. He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off.
Oh shit, I don't know.
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keep his face in too.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice? Go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. Oh, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face in too, so we can't see him watching. Quiet!
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on land and wine. Where's tinned fish and biscuits? Well, we always knew he had the talent. Wonderful he found the gumption to go through with it. Do wish him my best.
Curious. Most curious. Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin. Or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny. Only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right. We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness!
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Heave on those aft lines! Heave! Get up the rigging! Secure that tackle!
Oh, what is this going on here?
Batten down the hatches! bindings!
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hang them! You take the foremast! James, to the mainmast with you!
Aye, aye!
Heave on those aft lines! Heave!
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Welcome to Assassin's Creed 3. Took a while, eh?
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle it. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Ah, but he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives, I thought.
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Thief! Someone stop him!
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Let the firm of Blake and Heath pursue your legal
Well, there you go.
satisfaction. Hear ye! By royal charter of King George II, certain lands adjoining Trinity Church in the city of New York are set aside for the establishment of King's College. God save the King!
How would he have an American accent at that early in life? Who's that?
Get back here with that, you rogue! Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I've...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah. If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
Notice is hereby given in future, none shall be admitted to see the new manufactory, lest they pay 1 shilling in law.
Benjamin Franklin. Go on, why not? Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. Yes, he was. He was a rock star of his age. Okay. Benjamin Franklin was born in Boston in 1706 and the 10th son of a salt maker. Wow. 10 sons, I guess his parents couldn't afford the television. That's funny. There was no television. He began working with his brother in 1718 and was apprentice printer. However, the relationship was rocky, particularly in the elder Franklin found out that young Benjamin was writing for a paper under the pseudonym Silence Dogood. And writing a extremely popular column. And that human nature began what it's in fact that the column was popular was probably a bigger problem. Human nature being what it is, the fact that the column was popular was probably a bigger problem. Okay. Benjamin ran away in 1723 and headed to Philadelphia. Oh God, is he related to Will Smith? Where he continued his career in printing and writing, eventually buying a Pennsylvania a business. I mean, not just a copy. Or would have been one of the lesser achievements. He stayed in Philadelphia most of his life. That's it. That is when he was making extended trips to Europe. When he wasn't making extended trips to Europe. Franklin had a talent for persuasion, and that made him an ideal diplomat. In 1757 he went to London to represent Pennsylvania in an ongoing legal battle with the Penn family. Hang on, let's bring this up. It was the first several extended political trips to Britain. See, and he would act as a representative from Massachusetts, Georgia and New Jersey as well. In fact, Franklin was in Europe most of the Revolution, though he was in the colonies to help with the writing of the Declaration of Independence. Franklin was a vocal British opponent of British opposition. He was a vocal opponent of British opposition on the colonies, like a Stamp Act. I don't know what that means. And although he first fought for the rights of colonists as a British citizen, he eventually came convinced, like many of the founding fathers, that independence was the real solution. Unfortunately, Franklin change of heart made him clash with his son William, who served as the royal governor of New Jersey. William remained an active loyalist. The father and son never spoke again. Oh, you said. Actually, another feeling. When he wasn't founding a new nation and destroying his family in process, Franklin was a scientist, inventing things like life. Oh, I didn't know that. How about Benjamin Franklin invented bifocals, more effective understands when he wasn't mapping the Gulf Stream, and discovered how electricity worked. What have you done today? Made yourself a microwave meal and sat about in your underwear. Oh, well done you. Neither. Maybe. No, I'm not sitting in my underwear. That's just too gross. He was quite a lady killer as well. Jesus, this guy came through several friendships with the women wives in Europe, and records don't say exactly what they saw him, certainly not his looks. Maybe women liked him for his intelligence. If that's true, it couldn't be. It wouldn't. If it was true, it wouldn't be here. I'd be in Portugal, surrounded by them, and you looking at the blank screen. Like it. Clever, clever. Nice one, you be. Whoever read this, 10 out of 10. Funny. I'm not going to do all that. Oh my God! Can we just go back here? Buy a sword and a pistol. Have we got some money? Chief?
Mein Herr would like...
Buy normal weapons. You got nothing. Oh, okay, so you had to buy that when you got there. You couldn't go with any arms. Yeah, it was that. I got 150 shekels away. Oh, 150 pounds. Don't you know? Now what? Where's Franklin?
One Samuel Adams. Boston Town Tax Collector has been sanctioned for failing to collect taxes.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not cry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Don't get riding off, for Christ's sake. That was about going for a good. There's a dog there, look. Look at it, let's get him.
Refuge here. All the prices are trifling.
Why didn't you just go the other way? Or was this us? Oh, it is, evidently.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
Wow, that was a bit good. You got his woman picking up a bag, man. I don't get that. Is that what it used to be like? Did they have to? Yes. I don't feel as if that needs to be a thing there, ever.
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Right, give me a second, I'll need to move, basically.
Woke up, told myself to push and never stop. I've been stressed out, watching both these hands around the clock. With my eyes wide, trying to get the panorama shot. Whole world getting blurry to me, answers getting lost. So I watch my back and keep it moving to the front. And remember that the world's yours, do it how you want. You've been waiting here for too long, think it's time for you to move on. Realize that there's real lies in these real times to be strong.
I've been waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by, now I realize. You know I've been waiting. 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 You know I've been waiting, waiting. But will you wait for me?
My whole life I'm forever grinding, waiting for my time to shine just like a diamond. When life is rough and I ain't with that funny stuff, I use it all as motivation, but it's hard to have the patience. Watching time fly by might be the hardest thing.
Okay, good. Well, it's 17th of December 2019, and can I get through the whole year? What am there? How do we... What? How does that make sense? Hello, Doug. Can we fetch... Oh, we can't. Oh, look. Hello, doggy. Hello, doggy, doggy, doggy. Good lad. Dude, put him in. Put him in. Sits down as well. Brilliant. Oh, God, he's going to follow me now. Speak to him.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Who's asking?
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy. Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. Have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened.
Do you want now?
Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
We get up there then. What's this? Oh, we can climb slightly. Oh, can we rob him? We can. £4. £4. Pound, quid. Quid.
Clear off.
Let's be speak of a weapon.
Go on now, or you make us mad.
Was there something there? Oh, no.
Go on now, or you make us mad.
Shoot the guards.
You two, clear off.
How do you shoot them?
You two, clear off.
Right button. Shoot.
Go on now, or you make us mad.
Oh, fuck. Of course I... No. Shoot.
Go on now, or you make us mad.
So we're gonna go up here. Up. We're gonna...
You two,
Oh,
clear
shit.
off.
Gun. Gun. Okay. Gun.
You two, clear off.
How you shoot him? Shoot.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
Oh, you're doing. Oh, screw this.
Reinforcements!
Oh, right.
Use those spare muskets and you won't have to reload.
So we'll just play careful today. I think that'll be the thing today. So that misses in.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
B. No? How do you shoot? Left trigger. Jeez.
On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all.
You got a dollar? No, we haven't. Oh, damn it.
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
That's naughty.
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
So, my subscribers are...
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
I've got 100 and...
Apham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your
109.
pistol being passed.
Please subscribe.
A shame so many had to die.
Aye. Terrible tragedy, that.
Excuse me.
Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink.
£9.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rebel.
Good shit.
A little help, please.
Get up.
Quit your crying, I'm coming. What?
Over there!
What? Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why do you always got to go forward and forward?
He had £10 on him for back in the day. It was serious money. 15? Oh, good lord. That's some dollar. Okay. Ladies, excuse me. phone.
Look there! Get
That was a sneaky peek. Hey, come on.
Come in.
Over there, that's what! Deal with them!
Come on, don't run away. They've got to pay that, these guys. Christ almighty. Oh, they're there, are they? Okay. So we'll just go and kill them.
You're just another log for the fire.
Why is it? An orange, isn't it?
So slow! He's trying to give us the slip!
Oh my word.
Come on, don't lose the shit!
Fools with knives, they ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
No, we can't do them. Wow. Okay. That's it.
Over there, that's what! Deal with them! A little more, please!
Quit your crying, I'm coming.
Stop them, Thomas!
Interject, you lot.
No, we've got to get in. We can get these. Come on in.
The last of them.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
What happens? Oh. 50 less. It's B.
It's sure to be under the table before the...
Need the map.
Open.
That's a map. No. For God's sake. Oh, him. Okay.
Evening, gentlemen. Charming. Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Taddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Church will. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
Okay. Oh, I said online. Feel free to look around if you ever play this game. Games over there, people to talk to, all side missions I'm guessing. Oh, okay. Who's there? Talk to him, what, eh?
Wonderful. Charles? Sir? Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him. Come. I'll show you how.
Okay. Oh, we got a thing on the map there. Yeah, that's the map. Map. Oh, we can name it. Oh, I see. That's fucking weird. I had a markers on there. No, it's not there. Oh shit. Oh, that's so annoying.
Wishes it to be known, a great clearing of leather infantry shall take place this Friday. Come equip your dummy
Should we
with the
right his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, They were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Bloody clothes. Dandy brat.
There is news that a frontier fort watched over by royal forces...
Scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
He'll work the field till the epiphany of sense graces him. They stumbled off to the northeast. No doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
Headed for higher ground. It's 140, 45, 140, 130, 120, 120 meters. Are we good? We're good. Where are we going? Can you jump fences? Yes, he can. A church. Let's jump that. Oh, you're not as good as NCO. He's way better. Come on. Crack on, pal. I hope they still have the tombs and everything like that. That'd be brilliant. I love that. That was an epic part for me. That was. Away with you. Beautiful bit. Press B to view the surroundings. Synchronise B. That's weird because before that was dropped. Show off.
Time to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
Plus I and move in the direction of the haystack. Press R. Oh right, okay. Good skills.
All the news and much more in today's Gazette.
They're not going to bother me, eh? Come down here, let's have a little look. Oh shit, how am I going to do this? Oh, okay, let's talk to these guys here. Hey guys, how you doing?
I've asked the priors, but they all plead ignorance.
Bugger that! They're lying!
Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
Then forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
Why did I become suspicious?
Odds and ends of every description. Clearance time! Everything must go!
In the circle. Who's in the circle? Oh my god, hang on.
Though he says to church that one way or another the debt will be settled. I don't envy the man. He's green times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat tomorrow.
Good call, that.
Okay. Get in. Wow.
I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control.
How odd. Did they say what had happened?
No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on.
Where were they taking him?
Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
So, let's get up here first. Excuse me. Shit, I'm gonna fuck up here now. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. I wanna get the synchronization. I don't care what you say. Be synchronized. Yes, got it. The allies are there. Just dive them. There we go.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way.
Sure, eh? Oh, we can't get to it. Oh, that's a bit of a shit. Excuse me.
Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
If your joints excruciate, ears sanguinate, or feet distend and tumefy, you have but one new and miraculous ointment to turn. Montgomery's Pure Pipe and Expert. Used from France. The French political fingertip right
We're on the outskirts here, so... Okay, now we're gonna reach that. Do this way.
Intruder! Take him!
Shut up! Don't ignore. You can just ignore me. How do we hear this guy, Charles? Shut up, fuck off. Do you know what's great? Let's just do this first problems.
Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
Hold you! All of your life! Keep at them! I see you! There! You think you can escape?
Yeah.
Jolly slow crazy day!
You allowed me. You did. Shit.
Faster! There! After it! Hurry!
Dive. Please tell me somebody else has got a key. Yeah. Ooh. Fucking hot was it, yeah? Oh, I have got a key.
Here we are then.
Oh my god, I need to cut this.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands, put an end to his surgery. Maybe I'll take his tongue, put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock, put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
No! Hold a moment! Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas!
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
Still a minute. I got to decide where to start. A little bit from here, a little bit from there. Make myself a nice keepsake, I will. You're absolutely mad. Just like all good artists. You're a ruffian. Commoners do it. And
Boy! Over here, you bastards! Come on! Have at me!
Until you die!
Oh, how the fuck? Hey, he's so fucking bad. Oh my god.
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
Oh, what, Franklin? Weird, eh? So much on now. The surgeon. We don't want to. I don't care about that. Oh, please don't say we're going to go back upstairs just for another minute. Oh.
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the King's troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
Okay, we'll do this and then we'll quit it for tonight, I think. Right, give me a second and then just that's not working. It spoke to lie low.
Woke up, told myself to push and never stop. I've been stressed out, watching both these hands around the clock. With my eyes wide, trying to get the panorama shot. Whole world getting blurry to me, answers getting lost. So I watch my back and keep it moving to the front. And remember that the world's yours, do it how you want. You've been waiting here for too long, think it's time for you to move on. Realize that there's real lies in these real times to be strong.
I've been waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by, now I realize. You know I've been waiting, 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 waiting. But will you wait for me?
My whole life I'm forever grinding, waiting for my time to shine just like a diamond. But life is rough and I ain't with that funny stuff. I use it all as motivation, but it's hard to have the patience. Watching time fly by might be the hardest thing I have to do in life. Frustrated that I ain't where I want to be yet, but I know that I'ma make it if I chase that check. Yes.
Cause I done seen the time go by for too many years now when the stars were aligned. Cause I done seen the time go by.
Did you forget, sir?
Yeah, I done seen the time go
I've been waiting all my life,
to you,
and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by, now I realize. I've been waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by, now I realize. You know I've been waiting, you know I've been waiting, you know I've been waiting, you know I've been waiting.
Were you planning to announce yourself? Why don't you hope my name is
By all means, I should like very much to hear this.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under command of our first lord.
Show me a letter bearing his name, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir.
It's the sort of thing best not to debate.
Hey, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
Woke up, told myself to push and never stop. I've been stressed out, watching both these hands around the clock. With my eyes wide, trying to get the panorama shot. Whole world getting blurry to me, answers getting lost. So I watch my back and keep it moving to the front. And remember that the world's yours, do it how you want. You've been waiting here for too long, think it's time for you to move on. Realize that there's real lies in these real times to be strong.
I've been waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by.
What are you planning?
Now
To steal
I
Master Pitcairn?
realize.
What? You'll see.
You know I've been waiting, 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 waiting. But will you wait for me?
You'll see. My whole life I'm forever grinding. Waiting for my time to shine just like a diamond. When life is rough and I ain't with that funny stuff, I use it all as motivation, but it's hard to have the patience. Watching time fly by might be the hardest thing I have to do in life. Frustrated that I ain't where I want to be yet, but I know that I'ma make it if I chase that check. Yes.
Cause I done seen the time go by for too many years now when the stars were aligned. Cause I done seen the time go by. Yeah, I done seen the time go by.
I've been waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by, now I realize I've been waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by, now I realize. You know I've been waiting. 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 But will you wait for me?
Now, it's turning rest of the time. Hear all the crown. Oi! You thieves and scoundrels, one and all!
Woke up, told myself to push and never stop. I've been stressed out, watching both these hands around the clock. With my eyes wide, trying to get the panorama shot. Whole world getting blurry to me, answers getting lost. So I watch my back and keep it moving to the front. And remember that the world's yours, do it how you want. You've been waiting here for too long, think it's time for you to move on. Realize that there's realizing these real times to be
I've been
strong.
waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by, now I realize. You know I've been waiting. 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 But will you wait for me?
My whole life I'm forever grinding, waiting for my time to shine just like a diamond. When life is rough and I ain't with that funny stuff, I use it all as motivation, but it's hard to have the patience. Watching time fly by might be the hardest thing I have to do in life. Frustrated that I ain't where I want to be yet, but I know that I'ma make it if I chase that check. Yes.
Cause I done seen the time go by for too many years now when the stars were aligned. Cause I done seen the time go by. Yeah, I done seen the time go
I've been
by.
waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by, now I realize. I've been waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by, now I realize. You know I've been waiting.
If I may, I was curious about your past with Braddock. You two clearly have a history.
Edward was one of us upon a time.
Woke up, told myself to push and never stop. I've been stressed out, watching both these hands around the clock. With my eyes wide, trying to get the panorama shot. Whole world getting blurry to me, answers getting lost. So I watch my back and keep it moving to the front.
And the solution to our problem.
I'm really sorry.
Or rather, Odysseus has.
How do you? Are you a new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock.
Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort, under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
Dodgy, dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy.
Okay, we're doing good, we're doing good.
Convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
Only 1 penny. The Boston
Press B to pick up a weapon. Kill 3 targets. So we're doing... What? Okay.
What the hell is this?
1,000 parts. Seems we've had... All on your life! Oh.
Come on, you fuck warrior. Oh my god, really? Drop the weapon. Rubbish. I do. Pistol. 9 years of fucking...
Charles,
long.
you and Williams serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services. We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word. Do you know anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses? You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
Sir, we've enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
I wish you'd trust us. Though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
Oh, you've been hard done by. I'd best leave.
Halt! Identify yourselves! Where is Lieutenant Jones? What's the meaning of this?
Engage the enemy!
No, don't kill me! I yield, Master. Be
just run over him.
Dogs.
You, in the car. I need
Let
to
no
inspect the
man
car.
reach us!
Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
I know.
Aha! Bringing fresh
On your
meat,
guard,
eh? Come here. I want to
course.
take a look.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down.
One moment, then. Me and you. Who's your officer?
Engage the enemy.
Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
All clear.
What's that, kid?
Hold!
Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivering the Silas.
Go on.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain. Let her go.
We should give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
Like know when you're ready to strike.
Fuck's sake. Okay. Avoid detection. Green gas, okay, you know we do. Saber monkey.
Who have we got then?
What are you talking about?
Prison.
Thomas Smith, newly recruited.
Prisoner, I said, just lost flight.
Who are you to tell me what to do?
Good friend of Mr.
Oh, they do not I see. My apologies. And if they take care with this one in the future, not. Certainly, sir. Upon my honor.
Wonder who pissed it is.
Oh, okay, so you didn't took one of them. Okay.
Oi, fellas. Apologies for me tardiness. Cutter had me working late.
You know Cutter?
Well, who do you think got me this post? We're like brothers, me and him. Now, what does Silas want us doing? We're to wrap up...
That fella bird's watching.
That's fucked that, eh? Ah, God, why did I do that? It's stupid, man. God's sake. What a numpty. I've got to do it all again.
It's like know when you're ready to strike.
Okay, let's crack on. We can get through the thing. It's on it. Oh shit, it's in. You can back off. be a bit quick. There he is. Now he's going to go around there, and we can go around here. What we do is tactical. He's done. Now we can free him. Okay. Get out of there before he fucking figures out what's going on. Oh shit, they're all man. Fuck off.
I must say, the weather in Boston is much better than back home.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, so how do I get on the boat then? You're fucking kidding me, you're coming this way. So where you going with that? You're going there. Okay. No, 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 get down. Get down, for fuck's sake, just go down. Shit. Where's he going? Where's he going? Go on. Okay, now we're cooking. Now what? Oh, okay. We're going to call this one that last...
An hour of quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free! It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess! Seal the fort, kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Yes. No, maybe. Hold on. Okay. I'll play this a little bit longer. I wasn't good at it. Oh shit. When firing the line is about to fire, press A to choose a nearby enemy as you reach up. What's it going to work, is it? Give me a shield. Come on, he is a daft one.
This is the best Boston has to offer.
No one, I'll deal with this, sir.
Counters winner.
For the order!
Oh shit! Alright, yeah. Target's fucking off. We're going over this way.
No man! He's here! Stop the interloper! Kill the intruders! All
Glad
of
to
them!
have you with us. I could use some help.
Well, we're gonna get taken a lot of the damage here.
He's the one responsible!
Oh!
Who are you? Name's Haytham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Cyrus. One I intend to keep.
Fair enough.
What happens now?
We wait. But not for very long, I suspect.
I don't know what the fucking story is here, but 125 against 195. I needed to play the story, nothing else.
It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact,
Okay.
but there's been only silence.
What a surprise.
My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next, and I do not have an answer.
Never do I.
Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that night. It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers.
Okay.
So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission might finally begin.
Give me a belt, mate, because this is a bit boring. To me, anyway. Oh no, no, again. Oh no. Thank God for that.
Hello, Charles. Any luck finding our mystery woman?
Word is she's been stirring up trouble just outside the city in a town called Lexington.
Well, then that's where we'll begin our search. I'll meet you there.
We need a horse. No, we don't need a horse. We need to just... Do we need a horse? We need a horse. Oh, thanks. Hey. We're nicking a horse. Is that a good thing? Or is that a bad thing? I don't know.
Father Patrick asks all hail.
Can we just run people over or no? Let's go this way. Horsey, horsey, horsey. We're not gonna do all the... Oh, piss off. All the eagle points. If we don't do the ones that we need to do, is the best way to do it. So, can we... No. It's not gonna go any faster than that. Jesus Christ. Really? They're big, the floor, look at that. You said Bob Byron's dead. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just a rubbish rider. Come on. The horse can go quicker. Hey, stand. Oh, no. No, I don't want to stand. How'd you make the horse go faster? Nope, that's it. You gotta go at this speed. I don't care about a printer shop. We're doing a story, aren't we? Oh my god. That one's not good enough. Can we get that one? No, we can't. Are we there? No, we got. Oh, word. Come on, sorry that. This must be a loading screen, eh? Stinks of one. Hi boys, how you doing? Okay, they're not bad with me. Scared, so I'll be seeing anything. Okay. Why we have to go through the fort, I don't know. They're not bothered with me, so that's good. Oh shit. Thompson's frontier issue. Yes. That's the way I went. Are you taking the pace? Spare horse. Okay. Shut up. Come on. What's that one? And this is yeah, oh look at that, it's a slow down thing, eh? Ooh, the doggy. There we go. Shut up, again. I'm really sorry, horsey. I'm truly sorry. Go this way. We'll go this way. We'll go this way. And then we'll go this way. That's what we missed out the last one. Oh, okay.
Have you found her? She's made camp not too far from here.
Excellent.
This is going to be the last one.
Well, the sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this cold.
I am afraid I have some bad news, sir.
Oh?
Braddock is insisting I return to service under him. I've tried to beg off, to no avail.
No doubt he's still angry about losing Pitcairn. To say nothing of the shaming we gave him. Do as he asks. In the meantime, I'll work on having you released.
What the fuck is he got?
Not your fault.
Oh, for God's sake, come on, the steering's rubbish. Jump the fucking brick. Yeah, mate, crack on. Oh, we'll see.
We're too late.
Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently disturbed. She's close.
Onyx.
The tracks are fresh. It must be hers. Seems she took to higher ground. Out of the snow and into the trees.
Okay, that's a good adage that we're going to be climbing now. We're climbing? We're climbing, we're climbing, we're climbing. Well, we're going to follow the track. We found her. Pop.
Wait here.
Wolf.
Oh, damn it. Wait! Come back! You return to Braddock, Charles, before he grows suspicious. I can handle things from here.
But sir!
But nothing. Go! Stop running! I only wish to talk! I am not your enemy! Please just hear me out!
Try this.
Godswoman! Only let me speak! Enough with these games!
Okay, he did. Go team, that's it. That's me done. What's this done? Oh, for God's sake. Wolves. Oh shit. B and X. You fuck. You won't be pressing buttons. That's the thing that pisses me off more than anything on the planet. Okay. B A Y. This one's gonna be B A Y. Oh, I was lucky. Does it get mapped to your natural thing? So rare. What is that? Rabbit. She's over here somewhere. Okay, I got you.
You try my patience, woman!
Off. Trying to find this chick. Where the fuck is she? We're going that way.
Are you touched in the head?
Me, Hazel. I come in peace.
Why are you speaking so slow?
Sorry.
What do you want?
Well, your name, for one.
I'm Gadzi Zio.
Well, pleased to meet you. Gadzi.
Just call me Zio.
Dio.
Zio.
Dio.
Now tell me why it is you're here. Where did you get this?
From an old friend.
I've only seen such markings in one other place.
Where?
Well, it is forbidden for me to speak of it.
I saved your people. Does this mean nothing to you?
Look, I am not the enemy.
Come on, girl.
Close to here, there is a hill. Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth.
That'd be funny. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What's she's been here? Jumped on there. What is he?
That town hosts soldiers who seek to drive my people from these lands. They're led by a man known as the Bulldog.
Edward Braddock.
You know him?
He is no friend of mine.
Every day, more of my people are lost to men like him.
Then I suggest we put a stop to it. Together.
What do you propose?
That we kill Edward Braddock. But first, we have to find him.
So, I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, I'm trying my best, but she's fucking too quick. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Okay.
I don't trust you.
I know.
Yet you remain.
So we're gonna go there really quickly.
Wait here. A Mohawkman is likely to raise suspicions, if not muskets.
This is hardly the first time I've been amongst your people. I can handle myself.
I hope so.
Oh, she probably can. She's not gonna scalp him.
Can't stand being quartered there. The endless crashing of the waves. The sting of the salt in me up.
Ah, fuck off. I'm doing two jumpers into it. Yes, get out. Okay, just go here, volleyball.
Can't stand being quartered there. The endless crashing of the waves. The sting of the salt in my eyes. And the goddamn gulls shrieking and shitting everywhere.
You're sure that's where we're going?
Aye. The Bulldog's putting together another expedition.
Well, that's what they're calling them now. Expeditions.
Aye. Smart too. Slap a fancy name on something and all evil is excused.
Applied alchemy via fundamental biological catalytic enablers resident within No, haven't read it.
Achieving your preparation.
I hear tell the French are ready to move in our positions. Wonder what Braddock intends to do about it.
He's already left for the advance camp. I'll wager our little holiday here is just about ended. We'll be marching south before week's end.
Lady Talbot.
Oi! Where you going, Cully?
Me?
No, the other cock Robin.
Well, I was leaving.
Oh? And now?
Well, now... I'm going to feed you your teeth.
And you were worried I was going to be the problem?
rotten ball! I have done full wrong.
I have done nothing. God preserve me. God.
You're hurt.
Oh, it's nothing.
Here. I should stop the bleeding.
It wasn't necessary. But thank you.
We should move on. Meet me at Braddock's camp when you're ready.
Okay, that's gonna be it. That's 3 hours of it. That'll do. So, catch you in the next one. So, peace out. Catch you in the next one. We'll give you tries. Assassin's Creed 2. Bye.